Well guys, my wife just sold half of her Wynn shares, half of all her Wynn shares. She just sold them off and she bought a new stock with that money. I want to share that with you guys today. Now, you must understand her entire retirement portfolio was in Wynn Resort stock. And I know I'm going to get killed in the comments for even telling you guys that. You're going to call me an idiot. You're going to say that was stupid. And what are you thinking, Jeremy? Are you a maniac? First off, I'm going to explain why my situation is drastically different than most people's situation. However, I would never, ever recommend anyone out there ever put your entire retirement portfolio into one stock. That's ludicrous, guys. That's ludicrous. This was a decision that was made well over 2 years ago, okay, guys? So first off, let's talk about Wynn Resorts here and what stock she ended up buying with that money. So she ended up selling off Wynn Resorts, which just hit another 52-week high today. It was at over $157 a share when she sold it off, okay? $157 a share. Her entire retirement portfolio is in this one stock. Now, when she bought these shares, they were in the low $50 range, guys. So I think they were somewhere around, I want to say $52, maybe $54 a share, somewhere around there. We'll say 52. Wynn actually bottomed out that year around 49. This was a little over 2 years ago. It was probably 2 years and 2 months ago or something like that, right? So she made an unbelievable profit on that, like ridiculous, okay? And we'll kind of talk about why that decision was made. Now, she sold half her shares there, and what did she end up buying with it? Apple. She ended up buying Apple shares with it, and I want to explain why exactly she ended up buying Apple here. So when I'm looking at like a retirement portfolio, I think a little bit differently than when I invest in regular stocks through my brokerage account, right? So in a retirement portfolio, I'm thinking more along dividends. I really want stocks that pay dividends. In a retirement portfolio, I only invest in stocks with dividends. Now, if you know me as far as like my regular investing style, as far as investing, through my brokerage accounts, right? I don't care anything about dividends. I do not care if that company pays a dividend. That does not matter. That means literally zero to me as an investor in my brokerage account. However, in retirement accounts, I will only put money in dividend-paying companies, okay? That's a big thing I value. I want to be able to have the income into that account and then be able to buy more shares of that same stock or other stocks. Now, also, Wynn here, has exploded and it's doing phenomenal. I think it still probably has some more upside, which is why I'm still holding my shares as of right now. However, the amount of profit she had already in this stock was amazing. It was unbelievable. You could never figure, you could get that type of gain in such a short amount of time, generally speaking, with most stocks, right? That's way better than even I think I can get in most stocks, right? This is dramatically better, from 52 to 157. That's incredible. Also, I want to diversify that account a little bit, and I think Apple is going to have a phenomenal 2018, 2019. I've been talking about this for a while, and I thought I was going to have a great 2017. If you remember back when they launched iPhone 7, I posted a video on this channel about why, Apple stock was looking on the up and up after the iPhone 7 was launched, and that's when the stock was at, oh my gosh, I think it was around $98 a share or $103 a share or something like that when I posted that video. And so Apple, I think, is going to have a phenomenal 2018, 2019. I think profits are going to explode with that company. With iPhone 10 being launched, we're talking about such higher ASPs there. We're talking about the services revenue is blowing up with that company. We're talking 20+% growth in the services category, which is the second biggest business now, and has the potential to be the most profitable business someday. And when I'm thinking about a stocks in a retirement account, I want a little safer type companies, right? I want a little safer, companies that, man, if that company was to go out of business, it would be preposterous, or if it was even to go down in a major way, it would be crazy, right? As far as Apple goes, once again, I see that company getting much more profitable. It's at a super low PE. It pays a dividend, right? And I don't see them going away anytime soon within the next 5 to 10 years. They're going to just dominate the market more and more, become more and more profitable, buying back more and more shares, which then makes their EPS look even better, guys. So there's so much going for Apple, which is why I stuck half her money into Apple shares, okay? Now, so let's talk about this whole, decision to put all the money in Wynn Resorts and why I might do that again someday. I doubt I ever would do that again, but let's just say if I did do that again, okay? So you got to understand, with my wife and I, the situation's much different than the average person, okay? So my wife has a retirement account, all right? I have a retirement account, okay? So there's obviously money in both of those accounts. Then she has her own brokerage account for investing in stocks, right? Which is actually, I think, bigger than her retirement account. Then I have 2 different brokerage accounts that I invest in stocks, and I believe both of them are bigger than my retirement account, okay? So we got 2 retirement accounts between the 2 of us. We got 3 brokerage accounts, all right? Then on top of that, she's got a savings account with, you know, a good amount of money in it. Then she's got a checking account with a good amount of money in it. I've got a checking account. I've got a business account. I've got savings accounts, all with substantial amounts of money in it. And then if you look at the income sources, you know, I got so many income sources, it's insane. I got YouTube, I got book sales, I got course sales. By the way, I got in the comments there, I got a new 12-part options course linked there in the comments, guys. So make sure you check that out if you want to learn about options there. I've got affiliate links there. I got my real estate marketing company. You know, it's like so many, really, I don't know, we'll just spell it like that. So many different income sources that it's way different than an average person, right? An average person, what do they have? They have one income source, okay? They got their job. That's all they got for income sources. And most people, what do they have? They just have simply their retirement account. All their major wealth is in a retirement account. They've got hardly anything in a savings account. If you look at the statistics, it's mind-boggling to me on how little money people have in savings accounts. They got no substantial money in their checking account. They've got no money. They don't have all these brokerage accounts and stuff like that. And so they've got their job, they got their retirement account, and that's really all they've got. So we're in a way different situation than the average person. So although I probably never would do a move like that again where I put all the money in a retirement account into one stock, I'm just saying if I did that, it's not a big deal because we got another retirement account, we got brokerage accounts that are much bigger, we got savings accounts, checking accounts, all with money in them, you know, business accounts. We got all tons. I don't even think I got all my income streams here. I got 5. I think I got 6 to 7 different income streams. So our situation's different than the average person. That's why I would never ever say put all your marbles into one company if you've got a retirement account, because this is most people's situation. They got one income source and they got their retirement account, and that's it, guys. But anyway, so that's the story for the day. Just kind of made a move there. I want to let you guys know. And once again, I'm still holding my Wynn shares for now. I'm hoping for a little more upside here. But at the same time, you know, it could be a stock I get out of soon, like within the next few months. We'll just have to see, and I'll obviously keep you updated on that, guys. Thank you for watching and have a great day.